Well, we're just excited for the opportunity to go down there and play. We feel like we've had a good season. We've lost an awful lot of close games. So we dropped into this seed, and now we just got to go down there and play hard and go one game at a time and take advantage of the opportunities that we've got and find a way to play ourselves in the post-conference play.
For questions, please press star 1, and Coach will start you off with Kara Capuano of ESPN.
Mm-hmm.
Coach, just wanted to ask you a little bit about the placement of the SEC tournament in the Atlanta area. What's that experience like for Arkansas, and how do you feel just about kind of Duluth in general, because now that you've been there a few times?
Well, it's a great venue. I think the arena is a nice arena. It's easy to get in and out of, and there's good hotels and good places to eat, things like that. I'm not sure the SEC has found the perfect home yet. I think we're still kind of looking ever since we left Chattanooga several years back. Still kind of looking for that perfect place, I think. But we're looking forward to going there. They always do a good job of running it, and it's a great venue to play in.
I know that you feel like Arkansas is kind of right on the door of an opportunity to play post-conference. Mm-hmm. What needs to happen with this team for them to potentially put together a run this week in Duluth?
Well, I think we just need to go one game at a time. I think we need to take care of business against Ole Miss, and Ole Miss has proven they can beat anybody in this league. I mean, they took Baylor at Baylor right down to the wire, and they finished last place in our conference. I think that statement says a lot about the SEC. In terms of what we've got to do, I mean, we obviously got to go down there and win some games. We realize 6 and 10 in our conference, even though the NCAA committee tells you that has nothing to do with your selection. They haven't taken a lot of teams under 500, and I'm not sure that they've ever taken a team 2 games under 500 before. So, we got to make a statement. We got to beat Ole Miss. We've got to find a way to beat Auburn if we can do that, and maybe get their attention, and then go from there.
Thanks, Coach.
Mm-hmm.
If there are additional questions for Coach, please press star 1 now. Next we have Doug Roberson of the AJC.
Hey, Coach. You played South Carolina twice, and it was a 4-point loss the first time and not so good the second time, but I was wondering if you could just tell me what makes them such a tough team to beat.
Well, I think you got to start with their defense. I just think they do a great job of scouting. They got great interior defense, so it's really hard to score inside on them. They got depth there. Don does a great job of just teaching defense. They don't give you a lot of easy points. And I think when it gets to postseason play, I think defense can take you a long way in the tournament. So you've got to start with that. I think this year they're a better offensive team. They obviously have great inside play. They got 3 posts that they can rotate. You just can't get them in foul trouble inside, and that gives them their depth in the post, allows them to be physical and defend down in there and never really be shorthanded at that position. So I think that, and I think they're shooting the ball pretty well. Those inside kids shoot a high percentage. Obviously, they're finishers. The Mitchell kid kind of gives them that go-to player that can go get a basket with the shot clock expiring, and then they surround her with some kids who can knock down threes. So they're a handful for anybody. They're worthy of a number 1 seed. I know they got their bubble burst a little bit at Tennessee, but I think Tennessee's a team that's on the rise and probably deserves a look for a number 1 seed as well.